I was really curious about this race. We have the classic Gran Turismo, the more comfortable Stockholm to Monte Carlo cruiser, the Ferrari 599 GTB. It has a F1 sequential gearbox, not as fast as double clutch, but it has a V12 and 620 horsepower. How would this stand up against the less powerful 570 horsepower, but double clutch equipped 458 Italia? The 458 Italia is also much lighter, sleeker, lower, smaller frontal area, everything more modern than the 599. Maybe it's a close race. What car would I choose? I don't know.
Stäng först. Det var lite het på gröten. Ja, het på gröten nu. Rätt jävla du. Ha?
Sen tror jag de gör det.
We did a re-race of these two classic cars. 458 Italia with its double clutch gearbox, 570 horsepower, versus the 599 GTB with 620 horsepower. It's really a kind of a tie between these two. Which car would you choose to bring your best friend's girlfriend and yourself on a weekend down to Monte Carlo? A Grand Tourer or a sportier car? I would say the 599 because girls always complain about the comfort in a really sports car like a 458.
Så se till att växla lite innan då. Om det är på 8.2 den lämnar den.
This time we try the Ferrari 599 GTB F1 versus the Porsche Carrera GT. Porsche Carrera GT has a 6-speed manual gearbox, quite tricky to shift with its ceramic clutch. This Carrera GT driver really has to make a perfect shift to be able to lead the 599 GTB.
Det är nästan det är typ exakt samma effekt av antalet på båda bilarna. Samma effekt.
Ja.
This time we do the race again with a different Porsche Carrera GT and a different Ferrari 599 GTB. The race is maybe somewhat closer depending on circumstances and drivers, but still, it's no match for the Carrera GT, only that you shift correctly.
Växlingen, han var lite, kom ikapp lite där liksom.
Nej, det är en ny låda i den nu, så jag är inte riktigt van vid den. Den sitter mycket tajtare.
Ja, just steget där.
Ja,
okej.
Riktigt...
Fan, det låter trevligt nu alltså.
This race is a complete mismatch, but the E63 driver wanted to try it. So we have the Mercedes E63 estate of the older generation with a V8 and 6.3 liter in a like ruby red color. He raced Daytona Grey, I believe the color is called, or Gregorio Grey, 599 GTB F1. See, the distance between them is just huge. But the beauty of this race is also the race before that you will see in the beginning of this clip. It's a Porsche Carrera GT with AVWE aftermarket exhaust, racing a other V10 equipped car, the BMW M6 Coupe from Kellerner's Sport. It's a beautiful sound when you drive away and then line up with the E63 versus the 599 GTB.
Oj, han sticker.
Den var ju lite snabbare då.
In this race we have the older generation of the 911 Turbo, the 997, and also the Mark 1, not Mark 2. So it's the Tiptronic automatic gearbox instead of the fast double clutch PDK gearbox. It races this grey Ferrari 599 GTB from 50 km per hour, but you can see the advantage four-wheel drive has also at 50 km per hour because it's a little bit damp, wet.
Det blir tufft motstånd nu.
Det här blir tvärkört, tyvärr.
Tyvärr är det väl så.
Negativt, men det är så det får vara.
Ja, man kan inte vinna jämt.
Allting avstängt. AC,
så mycket bara går.
allting. Jag har ju hela packning.
missat starten lite verkar det som.
Det kändes så, ja.
Ja.
Helt klart.
So we raced two Italian exotics against each other. The Ferrari 599 GTB with the F1 gearbox versus the Lamborghini LP560 Gallardo, the upgraded version, the 560 horsepower version with E-gear, also sequential gearbox. It's a close race at this level. Both of these cars are really fast.
Varmt och skönt. Ja, mycket varmt och skönt.
Det där.
Ja, jag kunde optimera växeln lite till, tror jag.
Ja, det känns som du hittade varvstoppet på en omväxel där.
Ja. Sen även 5 till 6. Jag trodde inte jag den skulle gå i så pass. Men det gjorde den växel lite för tidigt. Eller?
Ja.
Vi gick in nästan innan röd.
Precis.
So when we are sick and tired of a car that wins too many races, we just throw in a Koenigsegg to even it out and level out the playing field. Here's the Koenigsegg CCR, which has an upgrade package, the Evolution package. So we match this CCR Evo with 806 horsepower versus the 599 GTB. And it's going to taste its own medicine.
Jävlar vad det låter. Det var nästan... Där ja. Ja. Det låter på riktigt.
So we have the absolute top model from Ferrari and the top range of the 599, the 599 GTO. Limited edition, GTO badging, will race the 458 Italia with its double clutch gearbox. So it's 670 horsepower versus 570 horsepower, double clutch versus sequential, more weight versus less weight. The GTO is probably somewhat heavier than 458. See how it goes.
Problemet är ju början för att få den ner till backen de här. Fan alltså. Vad bara kliva in. Släppte lite tidigare med. Ja, han började bromsa lite innan. Safea.
So we have this Transformers kind of looking Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4. It's a four-wheel drive, 700 horsepower V12, normally aspirated, that will race another normally aspirated V12, the 670 horsepower 599 GTO. The GTO has a two-wheel drive system that takes less power away to the ground than the Aventador. It will be a very close race between these cars.
Okej, vi har 599 GTO versus Lamborghini Aventador. Jag kan dra upp rutan sen. And we're gonna start from 50 kilometers per hour. Vänta in dem lite här nu. Vänta. Nu. Det här går liksom inte att ändra på. Var det en insekt där eller var det en sten? Ja, det var det. Men det blev ingen skada, va?
So we have Ferrari's latest Gran Turismo car, the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. It has an incredible 740 horsepower, matched to double clutch gearbox. It's incredible that today you can go into a store and buy a V12 Ferrari with standard 740 horsepower. We race this against the already classic 599 GTO and its 670 horsepower and sequential gearbox. It's a black F12 Berlinetta versus a black 599 GTO.
Ferrari F12 versus 599 GTO. Sitting in F12 Berlinetta.
So let's do the race again with the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta versus the 599 GTO. This 599 GTO has some beautiful matte unpainted carbon door sills and carbon mirrors. Completely lovely car with all options. We race it against the F12.
Okay, it's the Ferrari 599 GTO versus the Ferrari F12. It's a rolling start from 50 kilometers per hour.
So a Ferrari 599 GTO is not exactly a low-key, discreet car when you think of it, with its 670 horsepower V12. When you pit it next to an orange Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4, everybody will look at the Aventador. But I don't know which one to choose. I really love the sound of the 599 GTO and its rawness, its 4-point seat belts, its Alcantara race interior, white rev needle this GTO has, it's a beautiful example. It's a close race between these two.
Hallå? Ja, se till att du är bakom den så det inte blir som Veyron, så tjuva lite om det går, det är lugnt. Liksom. Exakt, lite mer före, ytterligare före.
Gustav Super Races shows you the world's fastest cars put against each other in adrenaline-filled drag races. Gustav runs a successful YouTube channel with soon over 200 million views and a great reputation within the world of racing. In this show, he will present the best races he's ever organized, with rare supercars from Bugatti, Koenigsegg, Ferrari, and other top brands. These races share a unique look with the raw performance of the world's fastest cars.